Hello guys. You see, I posted a video about Chrisland, talking about I've been giving you an update on Chrisland. By the way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you are watching this video. Every school should learn to take responsibility. If somebody brings a child to you, the first thing you should do is security, protecting that child. Even going to the crèche to find out if they have cleaned the environment, because if the child starts throwing up and has cholera, they'll hold the school accountable. I don't know why some schools feels that they can just do anyhow. Now, one of Nigerian celebrities whose daughter or children are in that school, came out to say that she has not been able to feel all right since this incident. And I will definitely play the video here. I will put the video up here for you to watch it. But I want to tell you, as you are watching this video, you own a school or somebody close to you owns a school. Try as much as possible to protect the lives of these children. I know that accidents can occur, but when accidents occur and you take responsibility and ask the parents of these children, what can we do to help? They know that you have accepted that you are wrong, and now you are offering a solution. They will listen to you. But when you begin to start lying, cutting corners, trying to lie, because you see, lies, you will lie, you will have to look for another lie to put on that lie to be able to salvage the other lie. And you keep lying. At the end of the day, you will not be able to come to a conclusion. You will keep lying and make yourself look stupid. Now, people are pulling their children out of Chrisland. Those who have sense, because I'm not trying to say those who do not pull their children do not have sense. I don't know if you are getting the point. I'm not saying they do not have sense. But what I'm saying is that, how can some parents say that they should reopen a school that was locked down because a child, left? I don't know if you understand. So I'll play the video now after this clip so that you will see what that lady said. It's really heartbreaking to see that things keep happening in all these schools and they don't take responsibility. They feel it is okay for them to bash parents and say all whatnot. And now they're apologizing, meeting after that, right? And what they would have done a long time ago. Anyway, let me allow you watch. Let me not bore you with too many stories.
As a mother, I had to make this video. As a mother, I don't think, as a mother and as a parent, and I don't think anybody in this life will ever pray to lose a child. There's it's inconsolable, because it's a grief that you carry forever. Like, there's nothing that can replace it. I'm speaking out, not just because in solidarity with Miss Mom, but also because my children go there. This is a school that I used to be so proud of, and I thrive to put my children there because I believe in the system. In the 80s, the foundation at which Chrisland was built upon. This is not it. And this is one too many. And negligence is the consistent situation. And not just negligence, it's the aftermath of it that kills me. I don't know all the facts, but for what I've heard from the mother and from, come on. It's a whole child, a whole human being. The entire school needs to be shut down for it. As I feel right now, my child is not going back to school. I know. I have thought about it many times in my head as a parent, looking at, okay, my daughter they're just having half term. What do I do? Do I allow her to finish full term, then pull her out of school? I'm thinking, okay, does the school do home, because I've paid already? Does the school do homeschooling for her till I find another school? Because definitely my child is going to have to leave Chrisland, because I can't. The position I am, that God has placed me in this world, is not one with a small voice. And a whole child is dead. Literally, you can't get that child back. Nothing. We're dealt with what we do. We're dealing with another one now. It's becoming a consistent pattern where systems are not properly put in place. It now looks like we need to sacrifice our children before a system needs to be checked. So before molestation is checked, a child has been molested. Before safety is checked, a child has to die. So before maybe a bus is checked now, a bus needs to turn over, I be God forbid, but people like say, right now, the school system, we need a major fatal situation to happen before basic requirements. And not because accidents cannot happen. It's even what you do during and after that even makes us understand that circumstances beyond our control can happen. But when circumstances beyond your control has happened, out of you even neglecting the fact that certain safety checks, that's why you see in the Western world sometimes, and in establishment that I've seen, also operating on such standard are very, 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 very to the letter T when it comes to safety. In this part of the world, we always think that since it never happened for 4 years now, it no go happen now. So there are certain things that are lackadaisical about because it hasn't happened for a long time. That's why it's called safety, because we don't know when it's gonna happen. That's why it's called checks, because we don't know it's going to happen. It's like the airplane that we fly every day, they should not do the checks because that particular plane has not crashed since it has carried 10 passengers. Like, what are we saying here now? Why must we lose lives before we sit up in this country? Like, why are we, like, what are we doing? Why is it that, I don't know, is it big moneysm that makes you feel like, the more expensive the school is, the more untouchable they are, the more unaccountable they can be towards law and order and basic, essential things. Like, the child got electrocuted, for goodness sake. How was she electrocuted if all the things that were supposed to be on that field were not checked? Why wasn't it checked? As long as the electronics or anything that has got to do with electricity, safety requirement, basic requirement is required. The kind of electricity that will shock a child and burn her to death, put her in that situation, there is a major negligence there, and we're not hearing, like, oh my gosh, come on now, Pikin person take and train from Pikin, nothing to her for house, go school, no come back.